So I was driving home from the gym the other day and I was driving through a neighborhood and I saw this little girl on her driveway running a lemonade stand and she was selling lemonade for $1. Initially, I drove past the lemonade stand, but I turned around, I came back, and it was very clear that she had not had the best day. She was kind of sitting there like this. It didn't look very motivated and very happy about what was going on. And so as I pull up to this lemonade stand, I see her facial expression completely change. She went from looking all gloomy and doomy to kind of gradually increasing her happiness in her face. And so I go up to the lemonade stand and I ask her how much for a lemonade. She says $1. So I pull my wallet out and I grab $5 and I give it to her. She gives me the lemonade cup and then I drive away. And as I'm driving away, I look in the rearview mirror and I see she's running up to the front door of her house, and she just can't wait to tell her family how excited she was about that $5 that I just gave her. And so why am I saying this? First of all, that feeling is probably one of the best feelings in the world. Knowing that you help somebody or knowing that you change somebody's day for the better, even when it seemed like it wasn't a huge deal, like $5, giving a little girl $5, that feeling that you get is so incredible. And this is something that I've been doing for a long time. Whenever I have an opportunity to just make somebody's day a little bit better, I always take it, because this seems to be one of the few things in life that has a mutual benefit for both people. It's like when you do something nice for somebody, when you make somebody's day, it's like not only do you feel better doing it, but you have no idea how much impact you might have had on that person's life, because there are people out there going through some tough things, and you might be one of those people as well. But when you do something just so small, like just giving somebody a compliment or giving somebody a little bit of extra money for the lemonade, or just making somebody feel seen, that is truly one of the most valuable things, one of the most powerful things you can do as a human being. And I know it's hard for some people when you don't have people doing that to you. You don't have people complimenting you and going out of their way to do nice things for you. It can be hard to, find that place in your heart to go out and do that for other people. But that is the reason why you should do that. Because when you are in a place, or when you are in a mindset where you just feel invisible, you don't feel like anybody can see you. You feel like you're just kind of walking through life and you're not being appreciated at all. That is when you should go out of your way to make other people feel seen, to make other people feel appreciated, because that is how you would want to be treated. And after enough times doing this, just, giving people on the street some money every now and then, or complimenting people, talking to strangers that might not have conversations all day, I've realized that feeling in general, just as a whole, is by far, like I said, one of the best feelings in the world. And I am completely committed to making a path for myself where I can experience that feeling as much as possible, and I can experience that feeling like as a full-time job. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to help people unconditionally and make their days, change their lives even, without anything that I'm receiving in return. And I can't explain exactly why I'm so drawn to that feeling, and I'm so in love with the concept of just helping people and making their days better. But it's like, that is what humanity and being a human being is all about, I think. And so the reason I'm saying all this is because you have probably a lot of opportunities on a daily basis, whether you realize it or not, to just make somebody's day a little bit better. And it does not have to be anything super humongous and over the top. Obviously, that's great if you can do that. But, like a lot of people aren't in a position to do that. They're not in a position to, hand out a bunch of money like Mr. Beast does, or make big changes in the world, with the money they have and the resources they have. But just because you don't have all that money and all those resources does not mean you can't do the same exact thing on just a smaller scale. Because this world is a great place, but there is a lot of darkness. There is a lot of people that are going through some tough things. There are people that are doing very, very bad things on a daily basis that aren't contributing to the greater good. And if you can just be one of those people that is a source of light for everybody around you, I believe that you are doing something that is beyond yourself. If you can make it a mission to improve people's lives, improve people's days, no matter how small it may be, that I know for a fact is something you can hold on to and be proud of, no matter how small or big it is. But the important thing about doing all these things is doing them with zero expectations and expecting nothing in return, because there are people out there who will, give money to people and, help people, but in the back of their mind, they're always expecting some sort of reward in the back of their mind. It's a tough discussion, because if you are giving and helping people with the expectation of, receiving something in return, it's like you're still doing something good. You're still probably doing the exact same thing as somebody who would be doing those things without an expectation for a reward. But it's like your intentions are not the same. I'm not saying one is better than the other, because at the end of the day, you're both doing the exact same thing, whether your intentions are completely pure or not. But what matters here is the fact that you're just doing it. And I've been thinking a lot lately about the type of people that I want to surround myself with as I kind of move through life. And I've realized that this is the type of person that I want to be around. Somebody who is completely unselfish and willing to do things that go beyond them, just themselves, and is, willing to help other people without any sort of, expectation. And I know we talk a lot about self-improvement and improving your own life. And I just made a video talking about how important it is to, fix your own life before you can expect to fix others. But that, I think, those are two things that I think go hand in hand, because you can do both of them at the same time. You can make it a mission to improve your own life while doing the same thing for other people and improving their lives as well. When you go to a restaurant, like, tip the waiter a little bit extra. When you go to a store, like, have a conversation with the employees, give them a compliment as well. If you see a girl on the side of the road running a lemonade stand, buy some lemonade. You don't even have to drink it. And, if you can, pay her, 5 to 10 times what she's selling it for, because I promise you that feeling for both of you is the best feeling in the entire world. And so I know this is not going to be the longest video, but I just wanted to make sure that the people that watch these videos and are on the path of self-improvement realize that the purpose of self-improvement is to do things that go beyond yourself. And you can improve yourself all you want, but you can never forget that the entire purpose of life is making life better for everybody else, not just yourself. So when you get a chance every single day, look for opportunities to make somebody's day just a little bit better. Again, it doesn't have to be anything huge. It does not have to be some massive amounts of money you're giving to somebody. Just some compliments here and there, just little things, they add up tremendously, and you can make such a big difference in somebody's entire life just by doing one little thing whenever you can. But that's all I got to say. Just make somebody's day today if you can. Be a good person, be unselfish, and I promise you, you will never regret it. So until next time, peace out.